All right, first exercise, I like to start off with tricep pushdowns. Now tricep size is important because it basically comprises like 2/3 of your arm. So if you're trying to get a bigger arm, focus more on your triceps. I like to start with pushdowns because it's easier on my elbow joints and I can always get a good pump with these. So I usually start pretty light on the first set and just kind of feel everything out. Usually I get maybe like 15, 20 reps. And just keeping my elbows pinned towards the side of my body. Make sure I'm not using anything else but my triceps. Squeezing hard at the bottom. And again, this is really lightweight. And I usually do this with every single exercise I do. The first set is super light, so I can kind of get used to the movement, warm up my joints, and get some blood flow going. All right, so second set, I increased the weight a little bit. People always ask me, how many reps should I do in my warm-up sets? And my answer is always enough to warm up the muscle, but not too much to where you're gonna take away from your strength for your final set. So I'm not gonna sit here, I could probably do this for 50, 75 reps, but I'm obviously not gonna do that because it's gonna take away from my strength for my top set. All right, third warm-up set here. Again, increase the weight a little bit. I'm probably not gonna do as many reps as I did with the previous warm-up set, just because it's heavier weight. And again, I'm just getting my nervous system primed, my joints and my muscles warmed up for that top set. All right, so I've done 3 warm-up sets. I'm ready to do my top set or my working set here. This is actually my first time on this cable machine. I just set it to the bottom of the stack, so I'm just gonna see how many I can do. My second exercise is usually either a skull crusher or a close grip bench press on the Smith machine. I use the Smith machine because I don't have to worry about balancing. I can just focus on pushing with my triceps. So again, we got a lighter weight on here that I start with. I'm just trying to get used to how this machine feels. Keeping my elbows tucked in so I don't use my chest. Feels good. All right, we're on our second set here. I added a plate to each side. Still warming up, I think. final set here is my working set. See how many I can get. I'm in contest prep mode, so my strength's not the best right now. Disclaimer. So for my third and final exercise for triceps, I usually like to do an overhead movement. So when you stretch your arms overhead like this and extend, it's going to emphasize the long head of your tricep, which is also the biggest. So that's really important. You want to incorporate some type of overhead movement. Today I'm going to do a one-armed dumbbell overhead extension, standing. So that stretch is really important. And again, I start with a light weight so I can kind of familiarize myself with the movement pattern. And then I'll just kind of increase the weight a little bit set by set. All right, this is my final set of my final exercise for triceps. I'm gonna do a drop set. So I'm gonna start with the 50s, do as many as I can, drop straight into the 25s, do as many as I can. And why not start with a drop set like on your first exercise? Well, I find that if you incorporate a lot of intensity techniques towards the beginning of your workout, it'll kind of sap your strength throughout the rest. So I usually wait until the very end to incorporate some kind of drop set, or maybe a rest pause set, or even a superset. All right, so we're moving into biceps here. Now I usually like to start with a preacher curl, or right now I'm using the arm blaster, something that really locks my arms into place so I can't really cheat. So I'm just gonna hit a alternating dumbbell curl with the arm blaster. So again, I'm starting with a lighter weight to kind of familiarize myself with this new movement. I want my joints, get some blood flowing to prepare myself for that final heavy set. Okay, final set here. Do as many as I can. All right, second exercise, I'm gonna hit a standing barbell curl. Now, in contrast to that first exercise, I'm gonna pick something where towards the end of the set, I can maybe cheat a little bit and get some more reps out of it. But again, I'm gonna start kind of light. All right, second set here, just a bit heavier. All right, final set here. So I'm gonna try to keep it pretty strict and maybe swing a little bit towards the end to get a few more reps at the very end of the workout, of the set. All right, third and final exercise for biceps. I usually like to finish with either a machine or a cable. We're doing high cable curls here. I really feel this one at the top part of the motion. That's where the resistance is at the greatest. And in my opinion, it really helps with the peak. Let's see, I'll do single arm version. Okay guys, that wraps up my arm workout. Hope you learned something today. So again, I usually like to stick with free weight exercises for the most part. Hit several warm-up sets, finish with one really heavy top set, and then move on from there. Make sure I hit my biceps and triceps from a variety of angles, and just try to put all I can into my sets. This is Shawn Smith. If you like the video, like and comment down below. Subscribe. Thanks, guys.
BP Muscle ตัวแทนนำเข้าและจัดจำหน่ายผลิตภัณฑ์อาหารเสริมแบรนด์ Animal และ Universal รวมไปถึงอุปกรณ์ฟิตเนสแบรนด์ Grizzly อย่างเป็นทางการแต่เพียงผู้เดียว